Hey, W, what Cheryl's mod now, and TK.
Alrighty, we're back. One sec, chat. Alrighty, we're back in motion here. All right, that seems better. Part 2. All right, happy Friday, everyone. No, just kidding. Where's Sam at? There he is. Sam's in the penthouse today, bright and early.
Yup.
Where's John now? Where'd you go, John? We back in motion. Give me one sec, guys. I'll be right back.
What's good, chat? What's the word today, baby? You guys excited? Excited? This part 2 gonna go crazy. We're gonna go crazy. So about the news, real quick. Let me give it a good look over real quick, because I only really looked at the NFP data. So it looks like, you know, NFP was down like a little bit, but overall, so like you had the hourly earnings, so the wages went up 0.1%, which would be good for like the economy, right? And then the unemployment also went down 0.1%. So it's like the NFP, it didn't really come out as expected, and it was kind of down. But the other things were, so I don't know, it was a little mixed, but I would say it's more towards like a better NFP. So I don't know. I think that's why we saw gold take that liquidity grab and drive up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, what I would really hope to see here, which would be very nice, is if we can get a fake out here, gang. If we can get a candle to close bearish now, back in the range, like this, we will look to take our sells coming down here. And you'll most likely see a push from that point. So we'll see if that can happen. And if it does, we'll take these sells, because that goes in line with the weekly time frame. That goes in line with where the daily wants to go. And, you know, we want to be on the right side of momentum here today. Gold capping. Joser. Forget about it. All right.
Do you see me now?
Hold on one sec, Johnny boy. Yes, we can see you now.
Oh.
Raja in the chat.
Raja.
Shout out Raja.
Good morning, good afternoon,
Raja.
good evening, sir.
Raja Banks.
Thank you for stopping by here today. The man. Let's bring the crew up.
Oh.
Where is Raja? Hey, those cells is what
Raja.
I also talked about. Oh, nice. Yeah, hey, I learned from the best, man. Thanks for coming on the stream, bro. And I think I was saying this the other day, but it's pretty cool having Raja jump on the stream, man. Someone that I've looked up to now for years, and I watched him go through his journey, through his process, right? It took time. It took time to develop, right, Raja? That didn't happen overnight for you, right? Everyone sees Raja now and thinks, oh, man, he's so lucky. Oh, my God, he's just so amazing at trading. But no, gang, you got to understand, this guy's been doing this for years now, years, and really set the tone for all the live streamers, right? Worldwide. And to see you go from when I first started watching you living in Toronto and, you know, having that house and living well below your means to progressing, moving, going to Dubai and, you know, starting to blow up, dude. It's just what an inspiration, man. Every time Raja posts a story of him starting his Ferrari, I close my eyes and I play it back 100 times and I go, boom, boom, and I just picture myself in that. So thanks, bro. Thanks for being such an inspiration, motivation, a great mentor. And we really, really appreciate you, man. Really set the tone for mostly all the streamers out there, bro. So thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We
Appreciate
love
you, Raja. Yep.
Yeah, to see where he is now and being able to spoil his wife, man. Honestly, Raja, when you talked about your wife and you guys selling that wedding ring, dude, that got me so emotional, bro, because, you know, it's those times that make or break one. And, you know, to see you guys just, you know, have that conversation, that tough conversation as a couple and have to go out and make that decision because you're banking on yourself, right? You're not banking on somebody else to you know, send you a paycheck, but you're banking on your own vision, your own dream, and to be able to make those tough decisions in those tough times, man, what an inspiration. And now to see you buying your wife a Porsche and driving around in Ferraris and Escalades and G-Wagons, man, I couldn't thank you enough for your example. Yeah, what an example that's been set. Thanks for paving the way, my friend.
Displayed great persistence.
Yeah.
Great persistence.
Waja.
Waja. Waja.
Yes, sir. Hey, like the stream, gang. Like the stream. Like the part 2 here today. Part 2. Green. Raja grabbing some tissues.
Great.
Yeah, hey, if it wasn't for Raja and it wasn't for Don, there is no time to eat. I promise you that. Promise you guys that.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Roger.
Thank you, Roger. Roger Banks.
Wicks don't lie, baby. Hey, I don't know if Raja's still here, but bro, that 5-hour course on market fluidity on YouTube changed everything for me. Everything. Sat there, watched that in 2 sessions.
Same.
5-hour course. Me and my brother John, you changed our life, bro. Yeah, we got to mod Raja. Once he makes another comment, we'll mod him up. I need him to comment though, so I grab his username. Exclamation point green. Oh, part 2. Hey, gang, we're just heating up for part 2. Trust me. Do not leave this stream until Alter is finished playing later on. Do not leave this stream. Trust me. All right, so we're waiting for a closure. Possibly going to see that fake out. If we can get that fake out, we'll have pretty clear, confident confluence here that we should continue down here today.
Yeah.
1K, let's go. Oh, do we have 1,000 likes already on this? Let me pull it up.
Gang, we need Raja on the Zoom.
Oh yeah, we do.
We do need Raj on the Zoom.
On the Zoom. On the Zoom. Yeah, so we're just going to hang tight here. Let's let this 4-hour candle closing up here in 2 minutes, and then we're going to get the ball on the road. We'll see how we close and where we go from there. Excuse me. How many likes do we have here? Oh, almost 400. Can we get it back up to 1,000? You guys did it once. You could do it again. Powell not stopping the rate hikes until something breaks. That inflation won't come down until 2025. If then. Thanks for the wrench, bro. I'm excited to be part of the best trading team on YouTube. I love you. I love how genius Time to Eat is. Oh, yeah. Well, you're a big part of being a genius on this team, right? We're not geniuses. There you go. Perfect. Without other geniuses, right? We all sharpen each other here. And I'm definitely not a genius, but that guy TK, we can make a claim that he may actually be a genius. Was Don Vo your mentor? Yeah, I learned most of this stuff I learned from Raja and I learned from Don. Yeah. Which video did you suggest by Raja? It was called oh man, what was that video
Market
called?
fluidity something.
Yeah, it was like market fluidity something. I forget what it was, but yeah, it was a banger video. All right, so we got a closure above here. So will the next 30 close back below? That's the question here, right? That's what we want to see. If that can happen, great. Right, we got a close outside of the range. Now, if price comes back in the range, the 4-hour did close outside though. That's a little, you know, that may indicate that we could push up. But we're gonna sit tight anywhere. We're gonna wait for a 15-minute candle or a 30-minute candle to close, and then we're gonna take a look at where we're headed. $15-minute celery upside down. Yeah. The sign, no, the sign was a really good one too. The signs, but that wasn't the one I'm referring to. I feel like that's on like the Forex family site, maybe. I don't know. Let's take a look at pound yen here too while we wait on gold. GJ still cruising around here. Same thing with US 30. So we'll see. Hey, if Raja's still on, shout out to Raja. Magic keys, baby. Magic keys. Hey, shout out to all you guys purchasing magic keys too through my link. I see it. I see all you guys changing your trading game with that magic keys, man. Yeah, this is good. See how this 4-hour candle just ripped up right away? Anytime that happens, especially without a bottom wick, typically this move won't last here. So let's just be calm, stay patient, and wait for what we're looking for here.
Sure.
Night bot. Look at TK saying some genius stuff in the chat right now. Yeah, it depends on what you need. I mean, you know, office build, go with a mini PC like an NUC. ASUS is making some good, great NUC style PCs. Gambling build. I see that's like foreign language to me. That's foreign, man. Yeah, especially you see how this is a high. See how we made a low, a high, and now a low. And now if this high doesn't break this one, then and it comes back down and flips, then we're gonna be looking really good for positions here. Will you respect the high, my friend? Rocket science. If it ain't foreign, then it's boring, baby. That's funny. Jose, how they doing over there at the NASDAQ?
Pretty good, pretty good.
What are they
You already
talking
know.
about there, man? Anything good?
Nothing good on my end.
Hey, Jose, we having dinner tonight.
Oh yeah, we are.
Yes,
Yo,
sir.
that's gonna be lit.
Yeah.
Hey,
Big Nick and Big John coming down to Naples.
Johnny Boy's coming too.
yes, sir. Going down south.
Yeah, chat. We got I'm doing a podcast this weekend. That should be out pretty soon as well. Also, right now we're in talks with the Trading Nut to do a podcast here as well. So that as well is going to be coming pretty soon. So we got 2 pretty big podcasts coming up. I have 99,999 subscribers. What a name. What a name. Yeah, some of you guys heard of Trading Nut? Yeah, we're doing a podcast with them guys. Oh, we broke the high there. Okay. Broke the highs. 30-minute highs have been broken. 1-hour highs have been broken. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, Trading Nut's pretty cool, man, because that's a channel I used to listen to like when I first started trading. So to have them reach out to me is like, wow, pretty cool. Yeah. What about the other podcast? The other podcast is more like entrepreneurial. It's not like a trading one. I just happen to be a trader entrepreneur, so that's why. Yeah, so I'm gonna be on that one. Yeah, he interviews a lot more like business entrepreneurs and people who are running businesses and stuff. So yeah, I guess he wants to have a trader on. We do a little trading, right? We like to trade.
A little bit.
We do a little trading.
Do a little bit.
We like to troll. We do a little trolling. It's called we do a little trolling.
Less is more.
Yeah, look, we still have very little to no bottom wick here, so just be careful. Have a look at the monthly. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Yeah, weekly is starting to pull back a little bit. Daily candle broke the highs, broke the lows. Very interesting. Coming back into 1940 here. Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, so where can we? So if this 4-hour candle is going to go up, where could we anticipate this candle moving to? Well, we could probably see 1953, 1950, somewhere in this wick range. So if we do get closures above, then that's what we'll be looking to target here today. Yeah, we got plenty of room to go. $100 range there. Those sells, man, those sells are beautiful though. But I don't know if we'll be able to get them unless we get a fake out here. All right. Do we get a closure above? What time is it? 9:08. Yeah, we still got time here. Probably gonna sit and wait on 9:30 here, and see if we can get a move there, because that's where. Well, we know that there's more volume dumping in here at 9:30, right? So we may not want to budge right here. We may want to wait. There's a 15-minute closure coming, but I don't know. I think we're gonna wait here till 9:30.
Just wait on it.
Wait on it.
9:30, she could dump. Very true. Do some push-ups and wait. Let's do it. Let's do it. That's the key. That's the key. Let's see. Just wait on it. Bow wow, bow, 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 bow. Big push with the NY Open. Yeah, we should see a monster push there with the NY Open. We got about 20 minutes for that. 20 minutes. Closure on what time frame? 30-minute time frame. Yeah, 30-minute time frame. Yeah, you may get the fake out up here too, and then we could retrace this entire move right here. Okay. Hey, Shiro with the wrench. Looking good.
Real good.
Dude, if I do any more push-ups, the feds are going to arrest me for illegal firearms.
Yo, chat, 20 push-ups after every 15-minute candle closure. Make it a challenge.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, chat, we are going to rock the industry here in a few minutes. Get ready. Y'all gonna be quaking. These guns are not registered.
Mr. Closure Belosure. It's funny. Let's see.
Oh.
Bring out the whole ocean.
Bring out the whole ocean. Hey, yo.
You hear me?
I can hear you, brother. Loud and clear.
What's up, bro? Wait, I gotta see your cam. I might gotta turn my camera off on my stream. And have it on Discord, so we're gonna have like, cause it might be better for content and shit.
Oh, hold on, I think we might be good. Nope.
It's Nick. It's time to eat, baby.
Look at everyone's like, it's Don. It's Don.
That's funny.
Hey, chat, we're about to shake up the industry here. Let's see if we can get these cameras working properly.
Yeah. Because my camera looks glitch right now. Look at the video.
On both.
Hold on, let me see something here. Logitech.
Oh, I know how. Yeah, you gotta turn off on OBS and then turn it back on Discord. Oh, I know how. Yeah, you gotta turn off on OBS and then turn it back on.
All right, cool. OBS.
All right, cool. Yeah.
Where's the cam?
Graphics as well.
Logitech. Configure, deactivate. All right, let's see. Hold on. Hey, who knows how to get the cameras going here? We got 5,000 smart people in the chat.
Did you turn off
Combine.
it on OBS?
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah,
it's not gonna let you run.
I didn't realize I had that many viewers today, honestly. I don't know if
Because I
it's
can
you,
still see it on
when
your
I
stream.
stream, I don't look at my viewers.
Like I can still turn
Like, I
off
don't look
your
at the
cam
count.
on stream and then
I used to,
turn
but
it off.
it gets my, like, I don't want, it just makes me like anxious.
yeah. Sam, how do we do it?
So go to OBS and like wherever you have your camera.
Yeah.
Hold on, chat. I think it's all
I
messed
forget
up
what
right
it's
now.
called, the scene or whatever. Like completely turn it off, like for the stream, so
Yeah.
that they won't see you in the top left. They'll now see you just like on the Discord call.
All right. I deactivated it here, so deactivate.
Yeah, now hit OK.
Uh,
And now try firing up on
let's see.
Discord.
Turn camera on.
I hope that works. Oh, is he having problems too?
Yeah.
It worked?
Yeah.
Nah, I can't see you. Show my camera. There we go. No.
Alright, give me like 1 second.
Hey, chat, we got Don Vo in the house. Some W's in the chat here.
What's going on, I guess?
Spam the chat with W's.
Yo,
Juan
damn.
Wo in the building.
Wanvo.
freaking legend.
Alright, here we go. Oh shit, I just fucked up.
Yeah, for some reason I could still see me on OBS here.
See, you might want to go on OBS settings, and you know how Sam was talking about, like, there's a scene. You might want to click that little eye
Table cam
so it
there.
can, like, kind of take away that.
Does it work
So
now?
on OBS, it should show, like, the no camera.
Wait, go back. No, go back to the. There's like another screen that you have, not in the settings. It's like with all your scenes and that are up.
Is there
Yeah,
a
like,
camera off in OBS?
No, I deactivated it, but it's still on here.
Is there a camera off in OBS?
Now
Hold on.
click the eyeball.
I deactivated it, but it's still on there.
Click what?
Like you see where it says video capture. Is that the one for your camera?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, click that little eyeball thingy next to it.
Yep. Let me leave the call and come back because that might work.
Which
Yeah,
one
let's
is
do
the
that.
camera?
Let me leave the call and come back because that might work.
Yeah, that might work.
Yeah, that might.
Yeah, I told y'all, man.
Camera off.
All right, cool, perfect. So let me see. Let me deactivate this real quick.
There you go. I got it to work.
Okay, perfect.
There you go. There you go. So you turn off your camera now.
Hold on, Don.
What up, chat? What's going on? Back.
Join,
My bad.
join video call.
That's for real.
All
Yeah,
right.
yo, you gotta like,
Real.
you gotta like turn it off on Yeah,
There
you
he
gotta,
is.
you gotta like.
Oh,
You might gotta, I don't know, reset. Like, click the Discord on and off, camera on and off button. That might work. Oh, turn off your Zoom. Is the camera on Zoom? That might be why.
No, it's off.
Is it disabled on Zoom, disabled on OBS? Because all I did was I unplugged, I don't know about you, but I have a USB. I unplugged my USB and just reconnected it, and then just clicked the on and off button on
Alright, one sec.
You could click down the arrow drop on the camera and select your camera, because it might be switched something else.
Let me see. Logitech, OBS. Nah.
I'm on both chats.
He's on both.
Green.
We're echoing.
Green's on both chats right now. Fine for his eyes.
Green squiggly eyes right now. Hold on. I'm trying to think of why. Hold on, my camera went back on here, so let me. Maybe that'll do it. Can we load up? Can we load up?
You try unplugging your camera off your PC and replugging it?
Let me try that. Hold on one sec.
Yeah. Who's Nick? Time to eat trading. Time to eat trading. Using the wrong mic for Discord. Am I? Mic. No, it should be the same mic. I don't got another mic, do I? It's not the same one? Oh, damn.
Alright, let's see. Alrighty. I think that will do it.
There we go.
Perfect.
Let's get it.
So now how do I,
let's minimize.
Oh, there we go. That works. That's fire. That's fire.
Perfect. What up, brother?
Is my mic chopped though?
No, you good.
Alright.
Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, Don Vo.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Hey,
guys?
Before we get going, bro, I got to extend my gratitude here, man. So, want to say I appreciate you, bro, for everything you've done. If without Don Vo, there is no TTE, right? Without TTE, there is no live stream here. There is no 2,000 people being impacted on a daily basis. I'm talking impacted. I'm talking about giving their life to Jesus impacted. We're talking about people finding God here. So hundreds and hundreds of people impacted, bro, all because of you and your example that you put forth, in terms of the live stream, in terms of trading. I have pretty much piggybacked on everything you've put out there. Little did you know, 2 years ago, there was a guy sitting right on the stream, taking notes every day, learning,
I remember
taking
that.
this thing serious, right? Asking questions. And man, again, without you, there is no TTE. Legit. So there's been hundreds and hundreds of lives impacted here because of the example you set. So I want to thank you in terms of us as a group, but also, thank you from me personally, bro, because the concepts that you've taught, the things that you've said, the discipline you've displayed has absolutely changed my life and helped me free my family financially. So we get to spend all day together. So your impact is huge, even when you don't know it. But if no one tells you, you never know how much that impact is really doing. So we appreciate you. I thank you, bro, from the bottom of my heart. And I look forward to, having a nice, cool conversation here today.
No, bro, I appreciate you, bro. You're speaking about impact, right? And it's funny because, one day I was, just on YouTube. I didn't even know you started streaming. I had no idea at all, right? Next thing you know, one day, I'm like, time to eat, 2,000 viewers. I'm like, who is this guy? And I realized it was you. I'm like, oh, that's Nick, the guy who DM me. You used to DM me all the time, right?
Yep.
Nick through on Instagram, right? So I'm like, oh, that's you. So I was like, wow. I didn't know. I had no idea, bro. But big congratulations. I never, I came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
I had no idea.
Yeah, no.
Wait, when did you start streaming?
So we started the live stream in February. So February 6th was the first day we went live. And it's been running ever since, man. You've been
on every day, Monday to Friday, just
every day. I seen the way that you built a culture as well. So that was one of the things that I had taken into consideration was just it's more than trading. You know, it's a culture, it's a community, and you know, I think you know, the example that you set really helped us, you know, build this thing pretty quickly. Outside of the grace of God, of course, like these are plans that were preyed upon years ago, and I think God was working through you without you even knowing and setting that example. So yeah, man, the growth has been incredible, and yeah, we've been here since like February.
Wow. I started around the same like around month too. I think I started like in March though.
Oh, really?
But like, yeah, a couple of years ago though.
Yeah, you know.
How long you been watching me for?
I've been watching you since for the last 2.5 years. You know, since basically the first couple times that we talked. I was on your stream literally every day, bro, taking notes. Taking notes daily, like really learning these concepts, because you know, I read a book called the Forex Mindset, and in that book they were talking about different traits, different habits that highly successful traders had. And at that time I was watching you for a couple months, like 5-6 months, and I go, dude, this kid checks the freaking box on everything right now. Like this, and the biggest thing I admired about you was your discipline and your patience, right? And the professionalism that you brought. And I'm like, yo, I got to hone in on that. And ever since I started watching you, that was the main stuff outside of the concepts. Like that was the main thing I was trying to take away, because I knew if I could be disciplined and, you know, get rid of those emotions, then, you know, trading would just fall into my lap from there. So that's basically what we've seen happen, man.
I mean, that's the only way, you know, like that's the only way to make money in this industry though. Like discipline and patience. Like without discipline and patience, you're never going to get there, right? So like to me, it's like that's all I know when it comes to trading. Like I know that if I'm not disciplined and patient, I wouldn't be where I am today, right? Yeah. So I gotta continue to.
Yeah, nah, for sure. And you know, one of the things that you said too a lot is, hey, if it drives, right? If this thing doesn't line up exactly with our criteria, then we gotta let it go. You know, it would only be unprofessional of us to enter a trade that doesn't fully line up with the playbook and what it is that we're specifically looking for on that sample size data. So, man, that helped me get rid of so much FOMO, so much, greed. Yeah. Oh, I need to get in on this, and you know, I randomly would jump in on those moves, and then after hearing that, I'm like, nah. Like, we got to keep it professional if we want to see success long term here.
I think we have like a similar playbook. Like we have like the similar plays, right? Like I think we both trade very similar in some ways.
Yeah, the only thing that I haven't adjusted on was just the lower time frame stuff that you've been killing it on, you know. But everything I learned from you over the last 2 years, you know, stuff based off like 30-minute time frames and stuff like that, that's what I've been running up, you know. But other than that, we have the exact same playbook, because the playbook we use is the playbook that you created.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to Raja, man. Like you said, you wouldn't be here without me. I wouldn't be here without Raja, and you know, a bunch of other dudes too. Like I came across a shit ton of mentors, and I just basically applied everything I knew from every mentor out there, and I put it towards just the strategy, right? Because I mean, I know you trade similar to me, but I'm sure there's some things that you apply on your own too over time.
Oh yeah.
And you picked up on, like, you're like, okay, this is not as profitable. Let me replace that with this instead. And you know, like that's the whole point of trading, right? You're trying to evolve, and you're never trying to sell down,
right.
For what you got.
Yeah, just making those tweaks, those adjustments, because even with the market conditions from like the last month or so, it's been a little slow, been a little choppy. So sometimes you gotta adjust and you know, adjust to those market conditions.
Yeah, like today, like for instance, like today, right? Like I think today I was waiting for closures all day, but I'm like, you know what? With the volume you had today and the volatility in the markets and the liquidity wick you had on gold before driving up, I'm like, well, like I don't need to wait for a closure here. I can just take a buy as you just re-break the highs. So it's literally all different.
Bro, how many questions do you think we answer on a daily basis here, dude?
Bro, I wanted to talk to you because like I was like, I wonder if you go through the same shit I go through as a trader or as a streamer trader.
Bro, we crazy.
I think we answer like, I don't know, I be getting the same 5 questions every day. I don't know about you. Like I do my analysis in the morning for 40 minutes, and then next thing you know, like a minute or two after, I'm like, buy or sell. I'm like, I just did a 40-minute analysis.
What are we looking at gold today? It's like, come on, bro. Come on.
Damn, chat's quick.
Like, I don't know. It's
it's
just like, people like I guess part of it is because like people come late to the streams too. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
people come like every minute in and out. They're watching different streams. They're watching your stream. They come back to my stream. Like, what did Nick catch? What did Don catch?
Yeah.
And they're just constantly looking for subs, right?
Yeah,
That's
no,
cool.
It's true. No, it's true. But you know, it's tough to really learn that way. Like, what I recommend people is like stick to one, right? Like, stick to one guy. Maybe take a few things from each guy. But like to be like yesterday, you were in a buy, I was in a sell, and people were watching both trades, and
we both won though.
And
or we both.
It's like,
got out.
How confusing could that possibly be? You know what I mean? Like, especially if you're working on your own edge. And now the one guy you look up to is in a buy, one guy you look up to is in a sell. It's like, what do you do now, right? So sometimes, like, you kind of got to pick one and run with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had that. I think I had that similar approach growing up. But I think lately, though, I've been saying a lot, though. Like, I feel like it's okay also sometimes to just grab a piece from everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because there's things that I picked up, like, earlier on in my career in, like, 2019 that I'm kind of going back to now. But since I've, gone through... Like, I've gone very in depth with my strategy now. I have a better understanding of the markets. I can go back to what I learned earlier in my career, and then apply those things of what I know now. And bro, they're saying your mic. There's just spam. They're saying your mic is like chalked.
No way. Hold on one second.
On Discord, yeah.
Hold on.
I mean, it's fine. I can hear you fine, but it's not a big deal. But they're saying, yeah, your mic sounds like it's not your real mic right now.
Where's my mic setting? Settings. Can I leave this call? I don't know. I don't want to leave the...
Nah, it's cool.
Settings.
It's chill. Okay, good talk. Trades now? You take a trade today or no?
Nah, I didn't take anything yet.
Nothing? Yeah, you guys are done, or what time do you stream until?
Yeah, we usually stream till like 10:30.
10:30, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll be streaming to like 10:30, and then sometimes I just want to call it a day by 8:30. Like today, I'm done. I'm probably done for today, but I wanted you to come on.
Yeah. Did you guys trade today?
Yeah, we called one at 8:30. I was like,
nice.
well, if Nick is coming on later, I gotta get. It's because the thing is like the market today, the way it moved was I got a trade there, or I had to wait until like 9:30, 9:45 for a sell to form.
Yeah.
Right? So it's gonna take a mad long. So I'm like, I might just get a trade now, and then get out, and then call it.
Yeah,
and have you on call.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Yeah, because 9:30 now. Now you may just run, right? Now it's 9:30, no bottom wick. Who knows? You may run here.
Oh, what happened now? I didn't.
Yeah, it looks like we closed above. I was looking at 1937 here, 875, and now we're just pumping. So.
Oh man, it might just drive. It's one of those days, those days when it just like continues to push and it doesn't like pull back. It just
nothing.
And it's frustrating sometimes.
Yeah. It's like, but it's I always tell these guys, it's an opportunity for us to really exercise that discipline muscle, because that is what it is. It is a muscle, and the more you can exercise it, the stronger it becomes. And you got to be disciplined, man. You can't be breaking the plan all the time, right? That just leads nowhere. Over it may work out for you one or two times, but it'll eventually start to bite you.
Yeah. It's like I think you heard before too. It's like there's a difference between good profits and bad profits, right? Good profits could end up biting you the ass later down the road.
Exactly.
Or bad profits, right? Picking trades that are against your plan, your rules.
Yup. It's funny too, because I always tell the guys and girls, it's like that one trade that you break your plan on, you're always uneasy in that trade anyway, right? So you're going to enter, but once you see some profits, you're going to be shook up because you don't want to lose them. So you're going to close it mad early anyway. And then once you go into drawdown, you're going to be shook because you're breaking, you're breaking the plan. So you're going to close that thing anyway, and then it's going to drive in your favor. And then the psychological game starts coming into play. And now next time that you have that opportunity to break your rules, you go, all right, I'm going bigger on my lot size. And this time I'm holding. I'm not just taking a little bit of profit, right? And then that's the one that goes 5-6 pips in profit and then just demolishes you.
Yeah, and then you close impulsively. You close at 6 pips and it runs 100 pips. And you start losing it after that.
Yeah. Now, the one thing, too, that really helped out, bro, was when I asked you about risk management when you were closing, like basically based off of closures. That right there changed the game for me, because And I remember you gave me a really good detailed like voice message on that question too, and explaining, hey, if we don't enter impulsively, why would we exit, right? So I started using that, dude, and the losses, although we were cutting them short and they were little, we started having way less losses. And we have trades maybe that come to like stop loss 2-3 pips from stops, but there's no logical reason to close it yet. And then boom, man, start driving back in our direction.
Drives, right?
Yeah. So that helped out a lot too, dude.
Yeah, because I realized, like, I think it was like 2021. I'm like, I got stopped out a lot, or 2022. I got stopped out a lot whenever you just break the candle lower high, and then the candle would just respect structure. Because the whole idea is structure, right? Like, as long as you're closing, respecting whatever point of resistance, still the trade's still valid.
Right.
Sometimes you might spike down, grab liquidity before closing, and then the next candle would drive and form support or whatever. So I realized that, yeah, man, I was getting stopped out a lot. And then that was when I went down to the 5-minute time frame, and then I started using the 5-minute stops. So I don't use like the 5-minute like pure candle lows or highs. I sort of just use like the 5-minute zones overall.
Yeah.
I'll put it below the zones instead of the candle, because there's plenty of times where, like today for instance, the buys, it broke the candle low, and then it still continued to push, right? But like people think the stops are there because we're trying to lose money. It's not. It's just there to as a hard stop.
Right.
If stops were to get hit, it's kind of like, okay, well, this trade is no longer valid.
Exactly.
We should be out, right? That's why the stops are there, but it's not there because it's like we're not intending to lose money.
Right. Nah, I understand what you're doing too with your stops, right? Like you kind of change them a little bit,
but it's not there because it's like.
But they're basically the same, as you used to. It just looks a lot bigger on the 5-minute, but it seems like hey, if price hits this area, we're no longer correct here, right? Like, so we might as well get out once we can finally, if it's breaking below here or whatever, however you manage it now, like closing below or breaking below, wherever your stops are, then the trade is legit and valid at that point. So, but do you hit full stops like that too often? I don't see you hit full stops that much.
I hit full stops. I mean, the last stop we hit was like July 11 on stream, but I hit full stops. I think we hit full stops last week. It happens all the time.
Yeah, gotcha.
But yo, I was gonna ask too, like how often you get. I mean, I'm not too sure if like our trades are always identical, but like do you ever get RR questions like about risk to reward? Like why do you close full here or stuff, letting it run to TP?
All the time. It's the same questions every day. Why you close here? Why you close there? And it's like, yo, you gotta look left to get right. You gotta be willing to take what the market's gonna give you. Like another big thing I took away from you and my brother John, like, don't set goals in trading. Like, why do you have a 60 pip a day goal? Like, what is that gonna do for you? That all that's gonna do is make you force something that may not be there. So
yeah,
you have to plan, and I tell them all, like, if the win rate is there, then RR basically becomes irrelevant. Because if we're winning 8 out of 10 of our trades, and then we take let's say we hit full stops for 30 pips, okay, that's 1 or 2 out of 10 times, right? So the bigger your win rate or the higher your win rate, I feel like the RR becomes more and more irrelevant at that point. Maybe if you have a crappy system, or a crappy win rate, then yeah, you're definitely gonna need that RR. But the way we trade, I mean, the win rate's so good, it really doesn't play much of a factor.
It's also because like we trade differently from a lot of other traders, especially the ones on Instagram, right? Like when people first get introduced to trading, usually they hear things like, oh, you need a 1 to 5 RR, 1 to 10 RR, and it's like the way I see it is like sometimes like people have these RR sets, like they have a 1 to 10 set before even looking at the markets. They just want a 1 to 10 RR because they think the higher the RR, the higher the probability, right? But what does that have to do with the charts? Like, how does that affect how price moves? If there's a resistance, there's going to be a resistance. If there's support, there's going to be a support there. Right. You can't just ignore it and just put 1 to 10 because you think the higher you put it, the market's going to move towards your RR. Like, the market doesn't know what your RR even is, right? It's gonna tap certain zones that it's determined to tap and then react off of that. But even today, right, I risked like 70 pips today to catch 15 pips or 18 pips. Yeah. And they're going crazy. They're like, why are you risking so much?
Yeah, but there it is. You got a W, you made some money today, and you respected your plan, right? Like, that's another thing we took away from you was, hey, plan your trade your plan, right? All those questions need to be answered before ever entering a trade. Hey, where's my stop? Where's my TP? Where do I manage the trade in a winning situation and in a losing situation? And sometimes like those partials just happen to be 10 pips. Maybe sometimes they're 15 pips, but are you willing to take that as it's guaranteed in your P&L? Or are you willing to risk that rejection, which if you look left, you know, price rejected, let's say 10 times at that level. So for that 60 pip goal, are you willing to, you know, hang on to this and risk getting stopped out? I'd rather take 10 pips, 15 pips and let my runner get stopped at a break even while someone else tries to hold for 70 pips and they're, you know, now they're back in drawdown. It's just, I've been there. There's no point in going back to that.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, sometimes, like, we're closing at 10, 15 pips, and then it drops an extra 70 pips, right? It happens all the time. But I don't know about you, but do you still close partials on your trades, or do you just let it rock?
I close partials. If the range is really big, I'll close 50%. If it's not that much more of a range, then I'll just close 80%.
Nice.
Yeah, and I don't care where that is. Like, the market determines that for me. If it's 10 pips, it's 10. If it's 15, it's 15. You know, if it's 30, it's 30.
So how often like your runners like run after you close?
I wouldn't say as often as they don't, right? I think a lot of times when we close partials, most of the time we get stopped at break even eventually, and you know, runners get tapped out. Here and there we'll get these big runners, you know, 60 pip, 80 pip, 100 pip runners, but they're very far in between.
Yeah, because like for me, like I catch like runners, like I think I caught one runner this whole entire year. Like on stream, I think I caught like in February, like a 70 pip runner or a 100 pip runner, and that was it. Like I really catch runners, and that's why I started closing full. I started closing full at 15, 20, whatever. Sometimes more, sometimes less, but I don't know. I think I spent a lot of like 2022 and 21 closing partials, like 50%, and then I just realized that my runners don't rock as often. I don't know.
No, you're right. I remember learning that too on your stream. I remember you would close 50 and I would start to close 50, and then I noticed that runners weren't really running. You know, sometimes they would, but not often. So that's when I came up with let me close like 80 or 90 at these levels. And then, hey, if we get a runner, that could turn into an intraday trade for me. If not, I can care less.
Yeah,
that's probably that. Closing partials and managing risk, I think, are some of the most important things that one needs to really ask themselves before entering a position. Because if you don't have that stuff planned, now you're going to base your trade. You're going to be so emotional in that trade, right? If you don't have a clear cut, I make another decision here, I make another decision here. But until then, there's really no decisions to be made. But if you don't have that plan, you're scrambling. You know, you're scrambling with the emotions and trying to make decisions, and that's never good.
Like how big are your usual stops? Like when you're in trades?
Typically, they're probably, I would say, like
average
25 to 35.
Yeah. You probably get a lot less like RA questions than me. Cause I talk to you 70 pips sometimes, like 70 pips, 9 pips. Like I get it's I don't know at this point it's just I got used to it.
Yeah, one of the things I remember when I asked you before I started the stream, I was like, yo, if you can give me any tips, you know, what would it be? And one of them was, hey, don't listen to the chat, you know. And I didn't know what you meant exactly at that time, but then I started to see, you know, what you meant, and it's comical at this point, you know, to see some of the questions and the comments and the funny things that go through people's head that they actually think of in their brain, physically type on the computer and press enter. Just blows my mind sometimes.
Yeah, because it's like they're trading a completely different way. Like they could be trading like, you know, some next strategy, some bank strategy, right? And they're like, oh, you better close. You're done. You're gonna hit stops here.
Yeah.
And then it's like we win the trade, and then like it's just two different styles of trading. It doesn't really make sense, right? So everyone's always gonna have an opinion on your trades, and especially in drawdown too. When you're in drawdown, that's when they're active, because that's when they're trying to take you down. They're trying to they want you to lose on stream, basically. They want to clip. Because I don't know about you, but I get clips all the time. Whenever I lose a trade, someone goes to my stream, clips my loss, and then they're like, do you want to lose 9 pips like this guy? And then they show their own trade after that they caught whatever pips on. I'm like, oh, okay,
or you
cool.
want to make 100 pips with me? Sign up for my weekly class. It's only $500 a week. Zero drawdown strategy.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's just toxic, man.
Yeah, you just hear like, oh, gold's exhausted, this and that. It's like, come on, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah.
We got sample size data here. Like, if you think gold's exhausted, don't take that trade. But me, I got a closure. I got what I'm looking for. I'm in there. And
yeah, like you've seen the trade so many times.
Yeah, exactly. So,
And even if you lose, you're taking that same trade again the next day anyways. So it doesn't really
100%.
matter. Win or loss, whatever happens, you're taking the same trade again, right?
100%. Yep. We took a L. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. Beautiful 1 hour celery play. Popped up.
Yeah.
Took us entered us in the trade. Down we go. Right. We were in for a buy. Stopped out. Next trade we took the following day. 1 hour celery play. Beautiful move. Right. So you can't question things off of 1 or 2 losses. I mean, if the strategy and the system's not working over maybe like 6 months, all right, then maybe we should take a look into it. Yeah, adapt.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, 1 or 2 trades, man, some of these guys they gotta tighten up, Don. They gotta tighten up, bro. And yeah, no, you are right about there's just so many people in the industry trying to be toxic in order to like they're basically knocking your building down to try and get their building up. And the laws of success don't work that way, right? That you're not going to be rewarded for that in the long run. And I just see it so much in the industry. So the fact that you and I can come together, Raja's on the stream here and there, and just kind of show people like, yo, like we're all putting up points on the same scoreboard here, right? Like we're all trying to win at the next level ourselves, but we don't need to knock one guy down for us to stand up more. Like that's not how it works. And I think most people just grow up in a toxic environment with a weak mentality, and that's just how they view things. But real winners, real successful people will never put you down because they know what it took. Like you know exactly what it took for me to get here because you did it. You did it yourself. So in a way, you understand the process. But then you got other guys that, they don't see it that way, and they're like, oh man, these guys are bums. My exit's their entry. That's I love that one.
Entry.
I love that one, bro. Yeah. So yeah, no. Go ahead.
There's always gonna be those guys no matter what though. Like no matter how, like, cause no matter what you show, like FX book, MT5, whatever it is, they're always gonna have something to say no matter what. You can have, like they can see your account for a whole year on stream and they'll still question it. They'll still question like what you do, and they'll still try to take you down. And I don't know where the logic is there. It's just people just hate just to hate for no reason.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Like on my 100K account, I'm down like 4% right now. Someone's like, "Yo, bro, you're down 4%." It's like, what? You never lost in trading before, bro? Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Like,
you never.
It's because you stream, right? So it's public.
Yeah.
But like, if you weren't to stream or be on social media, people are down 4%. Like, someone in the chat's probably down 4% right now. But imagine that person, and now imagine all the viewers, watching them. Like, imagine how, like, I always say, like, yo, if you guys want to know how I feel, come on stream, take a trade live, and you guys can kind of experience it, right? Because you won't know until you actually come on and really stream and do it in front of people.
No,
it's a lot. It's a lot of like, it kind of gets you sometimes.
Yeah, no, that's true. And I think people they don't understand that the real win happens when you execute on your edge, right? The outcome's completely random, right? You or I will never know if a trade's really going to be a win or a loss before we put that trade on. All we know is that we have sample size data that says, hey, every time this comes, we have a, let's say 80% chance of winning that trade. But that trade could easily be a loser. And I think that people just think that they can come in here and just win and win and win. And the minute they take a loss, they're like, what the heck, bro? Like, what's going on here? That's not a good trade. It's like, dude, it's the same trade we've taken 100 times this year. We've taken that trade, right? We've won 70 something times. So, it's just, I don't understand. It's like, did you not think, you would lose trades when you get into the trading space, or what's the deal here? So
yeah, it's like when you lose, like all of that's out the window. Like forget the spreadsheet, forget the journal. It's irrelevant now. It's like, oh, you took a loss, but that's all that matters.
Yeah. You start seeing some names in the chat. You go, whoa, really? Oh, damn! I didn't know they feel like that.
Like part of it, like we stream, we take trades, whatever. I said it yesterday too. Like a lot of traders come here to watch us trade and win trades, whatever. But we're also trying to teach people that how having a plan, having a sample size spreadsheet, having playbook is so key, because that's what gets you there in the first place, right? Like I don't think anybody in the industry before, like I don't think anybody I've ever heard about a playbook before in the industry, right? So like my goal was like, you don't gotta copy my playbook, but you can understand how a playbook works now, and you can find your own playbook. You can make your own playbook, create your own data, right? We're trying to teach traders how to kind of create their strategy at the same time as we're trading on stream and following our strategy, because we lead by example, right?
Yeah,
Kind of what it
that's
is.
true. Yeah, no, that's so true. Yeah, you were the first guy that really had an actual playbook that I ran into. You know, eventually I started listening to like some guys in the stock market, and I heard them talking about that stuff too. And that's really where trading started to evolve for me, is when I got my head out of the Forex space, which was very Lamborghinis, you know, Ferraris, watches, this fancy stuff, like just nonsense, right? A lot of marketing stuff. And I started listening to a lot of stock traders who were legit. You know, they would show up to the trading floor every day, suit and tie, you know, make it happen. They would train under like a senior trader, and they were talking about being professionals, like sticking with a playbook, making sure that all things were in line. And that was amazing to me. And then it confirmed a lot what you were saying about, yo, you need a playbook, you need sample size data. Like, it's one thing to have a strategy, but do you have a group? Do you have 4 or 5 positions that you can count on a daily
Every
basis?
time.
Yeah, and just not deviate from those winning setups. And if you don't have a playbook, you're done. You know, at that point, it's a fine line. You may be gambling at that point.
Because you don't know what you're taking. It's fine too. A lot of new traders, when they first come in, they're not gonna have a playbook, right? They're far from creating a playbook, but because they're just looking for a win. They don't care how the win is. They don't care what type of trades they're taking.
Yeah.
They're just looking to win a trade and make money, right? So it takes a little bit of time. It takes some time for you to understand that there's a difference between a quality trade versus a quantity trade, right?
Yeah, big time.
Or my bad, a difference between a bad trade and a quantity trade.
Right. Yeah. No, for sure. And you only want to take those high quality trades. And then like you said, like if it drives, it drives. Like this candle right here, this 30-minute candle, I would have loved to take this position, but no bottom wick, right? No bottom wick, so I can't do that. And then and as we're speaking about this stuff, you got people in the chat. GJ buys, gold buys, this buy. It's like, yo, bro, you don't even know what's going on right now, man. Like, you're just here for the money, and that's why when you don't make no money, you're very upset, right? You start to dwell on, especially when you take a loss. You're only here to make money. If you were here to learn the craft, then the loss would just be a simple lesson for you. But because you're so tied up in the money and you're not looking to, you know, perfect the craft and learn the playbook, you just want to make money. When you don't make money, you're pissed, you're tight, and that's just emotions, and that will never last in this game. I don't think they understand that yet, but they gonna learn. They gonna learn.
Yeah, part of it is too because like they're probably the same people to celebrate their wins.
Exactly.
Like I would say, don't celebrate your wins or else you'll dwell on your losses, right? Like you take a win, 10 pips, you're celebrating out here, you think like you're just the GOAT, best in the world, and next thing you know, you get clapped in a loss, and now you're just like, well, I just start to dwell on it. It starts to affect you.
Can you see my screen or no?
No, you gotta share a screen, or I can pull up your stream.
Yeah, I want to show you our record because you had all these guys, and granted, every time we took a win, we would say, all right, beautiful trade, on to the next one. But I know that there was other guys that are in there, and what they're doing is they're jumping up and down. Yeah, we won. Hoorah, hoorah. Trading is amazing, right? I trade 10 lots. Everyone wants to trade 10 lots until we run into a couple losses, right? Of course, it's all fun while we're winning, right? But when we go on a loss or 2 or 3 losses in a month, you know, then how do you react? Then how do those 10 lots make you feel? So in June, everyone was feeling great, right? We had like a 95% win rate. We took 1 loss in June. But then as we moved into July, you see some losses here. And this is where everyone starts quaking, right? All the people that are just in it for the money, now they're upset because now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses in July. So they're not used to that. I don't think we've taken 5 losses in a month at all. So the moment like the shit hits the fan a little bit, you see who's really in it for the skill and the craft, and who's really in it for the money and the greed of it. And I just tell those guys, listen, man, it's not gonna work long term. You're gonna have to get your mind past the money and start learning on what it takes to make the money. Like Tom Brady's not thinking about his contract size, right? He's thinking about how good can he become as a quarterback. And that's what I try and tell everyone. It's like, if you're new in the game, or even if you have some skin in the game, right, and you're trying to find that consistency, let's really get some passion behind learning the craft, right? Instead of just trying to make $1 million because you've seen some dude on IG, you know, make $1 million, right? that you're not that guy, right? You're not that guy. How about let's make some money, let's get some consistency so you could pay your rent instead of worrying about a Lamborghini right now, or what's actually, you know, gonna impact your life.
Set like your current goals, not like
your
dream goals, right? Yeah, like you could aim towards your dream goals, but you gotta set your current goal, your current situation, right?
Exactly.
If you like, how are you gonna aim to buy a Lambo when you like, you know, you can't even pay rent yet, right?
Right. And it's like, will that Lamborghini motivate you to stay disciplined on a daily basis? I don't think so. You know, so you gotta get something short term and understand why you're doing this, and what if you were to make a 3K withdrawal next month, how does that help, right? And little stuff, does it pay for your kids' daycare? Does it, you know, pay the rent? Does it buy the groceries? Like, what is it? Like, start focusing on that, because that'll keep you disciplined so you can start to learn and be disciplined on a daily basis, versus you just trying to get this funded account and pass it in 2 days, and you know, life is going to be amazing, as if something's actually going to change because you got lucky and passed that challenge, right?
Yeah, you don't want to get lucky. You can't repeat, you know, luck. You can repeat consistency though.
Yeah.
Right. So like even after like all my wins, or even my losses, or even my wins, I will say like these wins or losses are irrelevant. Right. What matters here is the plan, getting into the skill, and the plan getting into that trade before the trade was even taken. That's what you can repeat over and over again. Whereas, you know, the win or losses, that will change over time. Like you'll have bigger wins, you'll have bigger losses over time, anyways, right? You'll have more wins, more losses. But sticking to that plan, having that skill is what matters here, because it gets you there in the first place.
Nah, I love that, man. I love that. And that's the winner's mindset, right? Like, if you did anything in life, you want to understand that there's a bit of a process, right? Things are going to, if you want to learn a new language, you're not going to be speaking fluent Spanish in 2 days, right? Or 2 weeks, right? There's a process to things, and trading is no different. And it's all sold out there that you can make instant profits, and, you know, you can live this luxurious lifestyle, and you can, but it's going to take some time, right? It's going to take a process there, and a learning curve, and making mistakes, and, you know, learning from those and making those tweaks and adjustments. And I think if people could just set their expectations right, they would have a much easier time during the journey.
You
know,
it just sucks because, like, you know, a lot of mentors, like, or usually like their first guru they go by or mentor they go by isn't really teaching them this, right? They're just kind of showing them the lifestyle, and that's what they kind of chase. They get trapped into that lifestyle, and they try to, you know, again, aim for the Lambos and stuff, aiming to pay off their current situation.
Right now, I'm driving a beat up Toyota Corolla, but man, I'm gonna get this payout. I'm gonna buy this AMG ASAP, man. I haven't moved out of my parents' house yet, but man, I'm gonna do it up, man. I'm gonna buy a Lamborghini, and in a year or two, I'll have a private jet. And
I thought talking about yourself. I'm like, all right, the AMG.
No. Yeah, no, AMG is probably next, but you know, I understand how to live a delayed gratified life a bit too, you know.
How old are you, by the way?
I'm 33. 33 years young though, not old.
I thought you were like around my age.
No, man. Hey, I'm married. I got 2 kids.
So you have, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So
you have 2 kids, you said?
2 kids. Yeah.
Wow.
Little young kids. 2. My daughter's 2, and my son's 1.
Wow.
Yeah. No, thanks, bro.
I can't even, like, I'm still a kid. Like, I can't even imagine like how it is to have a family, and how it is to have a wife, and it must be a lot of work. How do you have time to just stream every day and create content?
Yeah, I mean, luckily my wife's been with me from the jump, bro. So like we've been together for like 12 years now. So we started young, 20 years old together, and or more than 10 years, right? So we started young. We were both entrepreneurs, right? We both had entrepreneurial mindset. We got into network marketing, and that's where we learned a lot of the mentality and like the mindset stuff coming up in the game. And so we've always been extremely supportive. So, you know, when she found out I was going to start streaming, she's like, we got this, you know. And honestly, my kids lived the life, bro. They sleep in till 10 a.m. every day. My wife sleeps in till 10 a.m. And by the time I'm done with the stream, they're just getting up. So it works out well.
Perfect, right?
Yeah.
But you gotta go to bed early.
Yeah, usually I'll go to bed around, let's say like 10 o'clock.
10?
Yeah, not
Damn.
9:30, 10.
I'm still taking Asian session trades at 10. I sleep very late, and I don't know. I sleep at around like sometimes like 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning. Like last night I slept at 3 in the morning.
Bro, that's crazy. Last
I don't know. Sometimes I don't even sleep when I stream. I come
Yeah.
to the stream, so.
No, before I had kids, I would do that too, bro. Like I would literally stay up. I'll trade London session, and then I would stay up for New York session, and then I would just sleep from like 11 a.m. to like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. Wake up and do it all over again. But once I started the family, then had to make some.
It's gonna
make some
catch up
adjustments.
for sure.
Had
on
to
me.
change the strategy a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll see. You give it time, and man, it's rewarding. And they put a fire under your butt. Like now hey, I got people counting on me. Like I have to make this happen. That's why, bro. When I first found your stream, I was blowing accounts all day, bro. Like just funding accounts, $1,000, risking it all, dude. Like it's either I made money that day or I blew the account. And
How many funders have you filled?
bro, I probably failed like 15 funded accounts.
15?
Yeah, man. Yeah. This was like 2.5 years ago. Just struggling.
Yeah.
And then I would be in trades. So you would be like, nope, no closure below the range, not getting in. We'll wait for the next candle. I'm like, nah, this YouTube guy's he let this
Too
one go
long.
one too many times, man. I'm in on this. And all of a sudden I get in. Price goes in, so my price starts driving back into the range. I'm punching air, and you're laughing with Wix, saying, "Ha, looking for the next trade." And I'm hitting net max daily drawdown on my funded account. Like, geez,
Not a good feeling, right?
So it's not a good feeling, And my mentor always taught me. He was very simple. He said, "Hey Nick, if it doesn't make you feel good, stop doing it. If it does make you feel good, keep doing it." So that's when I started thinking, man, Don feels really good right now. He's not losing any money. He didn't pay any commissions. He's still waiting for A+ setup. And here I am, negative 3% on the day. And the next trade could possibly blow it for me, right? And then now a beautiful setup comes up. And I don't have any more risk on the table for the day. And here you go, into the trade, straight into profit. And now I'm really punching air. So I knew I had to make some changes, especially with the family and people counting on me. I knew I had to make this thing consistent. So
Do you feel like there's like more pressure now, or like more pressure now that you started like streaming?
Not really. I feel like I've kind of fallen into the role pretty good. I was telling you earlier, I've done this network marketing stuff for a long time. So I've spoken on stages, held conversation in front of groups, many, many times before. So I think I fell into it pretty well. It's just a new craft, right? The actual trading that's involved, and making sure I'm practicing what I'm preaching, sticking to my plan at all times, and really being a good example. I think the chat has been good because in a way they also have held me accountable. I don't know if you feel that way at all any times, but it's like when chat's watching you can't break the plan. So you're forced to not break that plan at that point.
Yeah.
So yeah,
because it's kind of what you're teaching them, right? You don't want to not teach what you preach.
Yeah, what do I look like taking a trade and then going to mark it up in the spreadsheet, and it's none of those positions.
Yeah.
Like that wasn't an onion, right? That wasn't a fake out. That wasn't a celery. What was that, bro? So yeah. I feel like they've been able to. I've been able to kind of use them for some accountability as well. So it works out well. Yeah, and then the numbers just flew up like crazy. So those numbers, they just, a lot of times you got to warm up to them, but they've just come so fast here that it's just like, it's whatever.
Wait, which numbers?
Like let's say the viewers. So the viewers.
Oh, the viewers numbers, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, again.
It also like bandwagons. Like I feel like whenever I have a tough, rough month, like they're like I'm averaging like maybe below 2,000 viewers, right?
Yeah.
And whenever we have like a hot month, we're picking up right now. Next thing you know, today we had 3.5K viewers, and it's like, where'd you guys come from? Like, but it's the same guys that like I see it as like a trend. Like you're always gonna have pullbacks. Like you probably knows that too. Like you'll peak at like when you first start, you're at 50 viewers. You'll pull back to 25, have 25 for a couple months, pick back up to 75, and then pull back to 50 and 100 and like it's just like it's like the market's trending, right? You're always gonna pull back and you're always gonna make new highs.
Yeah.
And that's what it comes with. Like we're not streaming we're not casually streaming. We're streaming our performance, our trading. So it's a little different. People come, people go all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I've noticed that. And then again, I think network marketing like prepared me for all this pretty well too, because that's building a group, building a team, and, they come and go too. So it's human nature, man. people, you know, if you make them happy, they'll come. If you upset them, they'll leave, right? And then they'll come back and they'll leave and come back. But don't ever let that discourage you, bro, because you're on fire. You know what you're doing, right? None of that should even discourage you ever. You know what you're doing, and the right people, they'll come to you, right? Because it's the right people. It's the people that want to learn the craft, learn the skill set that you really want to pour into anyway. You know, a lot of times I've mentored a lot of people, and some people, you know, will just take what you say. They'll ask questions, but it'll go in one ear and out the other. And then you'll have other guys who you'll tell them something, you don't even remember saying that, but they did, right? They remembered, and they stuck with it. And those are the guys that you want to pour your time into and, you know, your heart into. So the right people will continue to stay and build lifelong friendships with you.
Who's your, like, how long has Green been on your stream for?
So me, I don't know
Green's
if you know,
loyal.
me and Green went to high school together. So me and Green been almost best friends since high school.
So you guys like came onto the stream together?
Way back, yeah. Like my first stream, Green was there. You know. And,
I know.
Yeah. And I remember I was like getting lucky as a trader back then, but Green hit me up. I think, what was it, Green? Maybe 3 years ago now. And he's like, yo, what are these charts that you're sending me? I'm like, oh, he's like, is that Forex? I'm like,
that's crazy. Small world.
Yeah, bro, because at that time I was living in Florida, where I live now, and he was back home in New York.
Wait, you're in Florida?
Yeah, I live in Tampa.
Oh, you're in Tampa though.
Yeah, Tampa. Yeah. So he was like, yo, what is this? Is this Forex trading? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I want to get into it. So boom, you know, that was the beginning of his journey right there.
Now, Green was on Wix's first stream as well.
No, I remember that. I remember he got modded. That was Green. Was that your first mod on Wix? I think that was.
Yeah, Green's been on my stream for I think like 3 years now, like 2.5 years I think, since 2021.
Since the don't cry
Like I have like
don't cry era.
Oh yeah, the that song era. Yeah. Now he's who found me first, Green or you?
That I'm not too sure. I feel like I found you first. And I don't know. I'm not too sure. Green, you have to answer that question, bro, because there's just.
Because one day I'm like, wait, yeah, Green's a modern kind of East Trading channel.
You
probably know each other.
Yeah, you're probably like, what the heck, Green? What are you doing? Yeah, no, Green.
Yeah.
Me and Green know each other for, you know.
Green's cool.
20 years, almost 20 years now, bro.
I have like one friend that I knew for 20 years, but
yeah,
he's not gonna get into trading for sure. He tried some plenty times.
Yeah, no. Very, very few of my friends have gotten into this, and you know, I gotten to the point where it's like, you know, like you say, you know, I just work at a grocery store, man. I don't trade, you know, like, because then they want to know, what do you do? How does trading work? Can you invest this money for me? Meanwhile, they only have $700 in their bank account, but they want to. You could invest some money for me then, right? Like, nah, bro. So now I'm just like, any friends that hit me up, I'm just like, yo, bro, I'm in sales, dude. Yeah, that's it. And then that stops the conversation.
Yeah, you're in sales. Are you in sales? I see that grocery store whenever I'm in public. Like someone asks me.
I work at a grocery store. Yeah, I should start telling people that too. Yeah, no. Sales is an easy one because they got one question after that. Oh, what do you sell? And it's like, I already made up a complicated answer. I sell Google optimizations online for business owners that need to improve their online presence. Oh, okay, awesome. And that's it. Next question.
Yeah.
But Green's been around for a long time, man, since high school. Yeah.
He's dope. He's a loyal one. He's always there he's there from a whole stream, like intro to outro all the time. I don't know how he does it on both streams, to be honest. He's talented.
It's a skill set. I don't know how he does it. We have a funny term for the guys who watch multiple streams, and we call them squiggly eyes. So if you ever seen Big Daddy and that dude who had a little squiggly eyes going on, if you look him up on Google, look up squiggly eyes, and every time people come in and they say, yo man, Don did this or Don did that, I pull up the picture and I say, yo, this is what you look like right now, bro. I can't see you, but this is what I believe you look like. Squiggly eyes. Google him. Green is an alien for sure, yeah. The secret is
Yeah,
to
we call
know.
we call them like stream hoppers. Like they're always hopping stream.
Yeah. Stream hoppers. Yeah, I don't
And
know.
back then, like there wasn't many stream hoppers, but
Hip
I think over
peepers.
time, like more people started streaming,
Mm-hmm.
and then now there's a shit ton of streams now. There's like a lot of streams.
Is there really?
Yeah, there's a good handful of NY session streamers now.
Oh wow. And are they trading like they're trading like us, or they're trading different strategies?
I honestly, bro, I don't really keep up the community. Like I sort of just focus on like just us, like just my community, right? Like I don't really like I don't really go on and check other streamers out unless I hear something about them like on Instagram or some type of beef going on in the industry.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm really just trying to lock it in really all the time.
Yeah, nah, same here. Yeah, I didn't even know there was other streamers out there. The only streamers I know of are you and Raja. That's it.
Yeah.
And then the other dude too, who Max.
Sauce Matters.
Max.
Yeah.
Max. On the he just does London though, right?
He does London and New York session with his mentorship, or I think with his group. I think.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, something like that. He does a lot. He does both sessions. I don't know how he does it. I can only stream one session. I can't stream and then hop on a call for another 4 hours after. I'm drained. Like every day after stream, I'm done. Like I put my phone do not disturb. I tell my editor to edit this, edit that, and that's about it. I'm just trying to chill after because it's draining. It's exhausting having to answer like all these questions every day.
Oh yeah. That's why I asked you, how many questions do you think our mind actually reads on a day-to-day basis, dude? Like 4 hours, I'm donezo, bro. Like it's like I don't even know how people work full-time jobs anymore. Like 8, 9, 10 hours a day. This 4 hours a day right here, and I'm ready to chill.
Yeah, because you're talking. I mean, I don't know about you, bro, but I'm not a socializer. Like I don't really socialize that much. Like if I have to talk, I gotta talk, right? But it's like I get drained easily from socializing sometimes. Like my social battery isn't that big.
You gotta charge it up.
Yeah, I gotta charge it up. I used to talk a lot more back then, but I don't know, man. I'm a little more quiet.
Yeah, no, it's work. It's definitely some work to do, and a lot of people kind of tuning in and watching and counting on, basically taking every crumb you say. I mean, the ones that are really hungry. They're like what I would do with my mentor, bro, and even you, right? I would take every little nugget you dropped and turn that nugget into a feast, dude. Like every little crumb that was there, I would make sure I catch it. I watched double streams to make sure I really got it. And it's no surprise that, I was able to kind of jump on stream and start doing this because I literally, bro, I took your stream so serious every day. Like, how you got some people, they'll be playing Call of Duty, they'll be scrolling on their phone, looking, and we're just their background noise. Like we're just their entertainment in the back. But I was not that guy on your stream, bro. I was the guy that was showing up, marking up my charts before you got on, making sure once you did your analysis, looking at my ranges, looking at your ranges. Oh, I can make a change here. I could make an improvement here. And literally, bro, just taking the whole entire stream serious, like as if it was a class. And I did that. One thing about me is I like to just kind of trick my own mind. So one of the things I did was I just said, hey, I'm working for a firm. Don is the senior trader. I'm the junior trader. My job here is to shut the hell up and listen to everything this guy says and make sure I could absorb it. So that way I can get the same results later down the road. And I didn't rush that process, right? Once I finally got over the fact that I would take these stupid impulse trades, you would sit and wait for the quality setup, win, I would lose. Right then and there, I'm like, all right, I got to make a change. I got to make a difference. I'm going to stick with what he's talking about, what he's saying. And I know that it won't happen overnight or maybe next week. But, hey, every, days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, months turn into years. And over time, I know that I'll get the craft because I know that I'm willing to commit, right? I know that I'm willing to take it serious. And, yeah, man, so, again, bro, like, I appreciate that. And there's going to be people on your stream and on my stream who are really taking this thing serious. So, that's why I'm always like, whatever. Like, I see questions come in the chat and they come, like you said, you do your analysis. 10 minutes later, what are we doing? What are we looking at?
Yeah, they don't listen.
You say this or you say that. I heard a quote from, I think it was Yogi Berra, and maybe it was him, maybe it was somebody else. But they said, I treat every game as if some kid's in the crowd watching me for the first time because, you know, I don't know. Right back then, those dudes didn't have TV or anything. So if you were at the game, you were at the game, and that was the only time you were gonna see them. So, you know, I guess as leaders, we just got to come on and perform to the best of our ability every day. And those who are hungry will grab it. You know, they'll grab the feast out of it. But the ones who aren't, there's really nothing we could do about that. You know.
Yeah, you can't change.
Yeah.
You can't fix them, right? They're always gonna be like that with that mindset.
Yeah.
Like the other day, someone was mad at me because they're like, "Oh, Don, I took one of your trades and I over leveraged," and then they were blaming me for their blown account because they trusted their whole entire account on one trade.
Yep.
And it's like, what about the wins though? Like,
Yep.
like when you won over leveraging, did it feel good? Now that you lost, like I always tell people, don't over leverage, right? But I think he went like 10 lots on like a 5K account or a 10K account or something, and blew it.
Yeah.
And then blames me after. No accountability at all. Nothing. Just straight, just call me a scam, this and that. I'm like, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't
Yeah, it's
believe
gonna
it.
happen, and like you always preach all the time, and it's not like you don't tell them, right? Hey, everyone's got a different relationship with risk, right? Just because I'm risking this doesn't mean you should. And you know, when people say, "Oh, this guy lost 20K," it's like, okay, and I'm sure he was prepared to lose that. I'm sure that doesn't damage his account at all. 20K may be big to you because you're still broke and you can't figure this trading thing out, but to Don, that's what 2%, maybe 1%, 3% of his account. He's
Sometimes I'd be
okay with
risking
that.
like 5, a little more
Yeah.
sometimes.
But you're cool with that.
All
right?
different though.
And you
Yeah,
understand.
and also because like they don't know what, like I don't know about you, but I have plenty of accounts. I have like 3 different accounts, right?
Yeah.
So like they're looking at one account and thinking I'm risking whatever 2% per trade on that account, but I might be risking like 1% with all my accounts combined. Right?
Exactly. And whatever it is, it's none of their business, and you're cool with it. You're cool with that loss. It doesn't matter. You're not gonna lose sleep over it. And that's the thing. People just so judgmental, bro. It's like, yo, just focus on your account, right? The guy's sitting there pouring in, teaching you every day, and you're gonna bash him on a loss. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Got to tighten up, chat. I tell these guys all the time, yo, it's time to tighten up, man. But what's cool too is that it can help the winners, right? Because if you can see the losing mentality and the way the loser thinks and reacts to certain things, you can see how much you've grown, right? You could be like, oh man, I remember I used to do that, or this and that. It's like, all right, I'm on my way here. And then it's good, right? It's as important as it is to understand the way a winner thinks and acts and reacts, it is important enough as well to understand the loser mentality. So you don't go near that mentality and you don't develop that over time, and just keep that glass half full mentality,
Mhm.
Yeah. And be appreciative, right? These guys, sometimes like you'll win back to back to back to back, and then your first loss, now they throw you under the, they throw you out now. Like, cancel this dude now. He's done.
Yeah, like, you went from being a GOAT to being a scammer.
Yeah.
all of a
Thanks for the
sudden.
wins. I'm out.
Yeah, like even after like today's wins, like we every time we win a trade, it's the viewers just go,
Yeah.
drops to like whatever, just drops to half of what we had.
Yeah.
I think right now we're like 1 point something. We're at like 3.4 after the win. Just they're gone after.
They're
That's
gone.
it.
They're gone.
But I get
Thank
it.
you. Yep. I got my plate. I'm fed. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
People are ask him how he came up with the celery and the onion. But that was, I believe, from organic trading, right?
Fuck, I used to work at a produce store, so like honestly, it was just to mock bank traders. I have nothing against bank traders, by the way, if you guys are nothing against any other types of traders, but initially it was just to mock, like how people say oil blocks, the people say bank levels, this and that. They have a bunch of crazy ass terms, words that I can't even pronounce.
Yep.
And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna name this play the start play. I'm just gonna name this play the onion because we're organic traders. We don't use any indicators. We're just, whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had onions, starter plays. We just added zucchinis on the board, pineapples on the board. I think, and it's funny now too because we started like a little trend. I think a lot of my mods or a lot of other people that watch me, they're starting to create plays for themselves. Like someone has the egg roll, someone has the chopsticks, and everyone just started naming their plays after veggies. But you know what?
That's funny.
It doesn't really matter what we name it because at the end of the day, it's there because we're trying to, like, instead of me having to explain and draw on the screen every single time what that play is, I can just kind of say the starter play and don't know what it is by referencing that.
Exactly.
And it's funny too because now it's on a mouse pad. Like I don't know if you saw my mouse pad, but
I've seen those.
it's literally on the mouse pads now. It's like, and like there's people using the same terms. Like you're using starter play, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Like I can't believe people are using those terms now.
Yeah, and you'll start to see your reach go even further, right? Because I'm not the only guy, I'm sure, that's been tracking, right? That's been growing, that's been changing, that's been developing. There's, you've taught very well, right? So those who have been serious about it and then they want to go out and start their own, you're probably going to see that more often. People come in, oh, playbook and celery and onion, because bro, you're the truth, bro. You're the truth,
Thank
man.
you, bro.
You set the pace for the entire culture and pave the way, and why my mentor always say, hey, if it ain't broken, don't fix it, right? So that's what we do here. We're like, hey, we'll carry on this guy's legacy, and we'll always point to you. Anytime people ask, hey, who'd you learn from? Who did? Donvo, right? Donvo, Raja Banks. Like, they'd be like, Dom who?
That's his full name, Donvo.
So yeah, man. Hey, I wanted my brother to say hello. John, are you there?
Yo,
Yo, yeah. My
can you hear me?
brother. Yeah, we can hear you. My brother too, bro. Like, this kid.
Oh, I can't hear him.
Oh, you can't?
No, I
Oh,
can't hear
yeah,
him.
he can't hear you, bro.
Oh damn.
Yeah, but
All right.
yeah, he wanted to say what up too, because bro, like, same with me. He's kept.
Is your blood brother?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
your actual brother?
Yeah. 19 years old, killing it, bro. Running a 100K account, doing his thing, very, very mature, and credits you for a lot of everything that he's learned, pretty much. Like, so you really, really changed the game, dude. Like, even if you don't know, I'm sure you know, but just to give you more examples here,
I have no idea.
you changed our lives, bro. Like, seriously, from a
Thank
monetary,
you.
financial, trading situation, absolute game changer, bro.
Thank you. Yeah, because you know what it is? Like, I think part of it is like, there's just like, when I was coming up as a trader, I had a lot of mentors, and there was always gaps in learning. Like, I felt like some of my mentors, they'll teach me the tools that I gotta use to become a profit trader, but they wouldn't teach me how to put it together, right?
Yeah.
So like, I never understood that part. I never understood it, and then now that I have the platform and I'm profitable or whatever, I'm able to explain those things to them. So that's why we came up with these playbooks and like having a system and how we express these things so heavily every day, because that's what a lot of traders never taught me growing up, right? So that's all I'm really trying to do. And over time, people pick up and they can kind of understand where I'm coming from now when it comes to that. But yeah, just filling gaps, man. There's a shit ton of gaps that I've had to come across.
Yeah.
And fill myself before I show the stream, show the audience, and show people.
Nah, bro. Hey, you filled the gap for us, man. I'll tell you that. Like, really gave us some real concrete things that we can base our trading off of, and that was the difference maker right there. So even when you don't know the impact you're making, just keep going, bro, because a leader never knows. Like, a leader never knows where his impact will go, and it never dies out, because it just continues on. Even when you're in your 30s and in your 40s, there's going to be guys right now who are younger than you tuning in and just taking everything that you're teaching them, and they'll go out and they'll impact people with it, and that's your reach right there, bro.
And that's the whole point, though, to have others, to lift others up at the same time as I'm going up as well, because it gets lonely at the top.
No, it does.
Like, it does. Like, I realized that this year too, because a lot of my friends, like, they can't do the same things I want to do because like, due to whatever situation they're in.
Right.
So it's like, I know how it feels. So I want to make sure, as I'm coming up, if they don't want to come up with me, I gotta at least bring my community up as well with me too. Because at the end of the day, I'm trying to have a compound. I don't know. I'm trying to have a compound, Control FX compound, have DVS compound, have people just come in, trade in that compound, and just just run the whole business there, really.
Yep.
That's what we're trying to do with the community and everyone. And I'm trying to give people out contracts, and we have a lot of stuff coming and planned for everybody.
Yeah, that's so funny that you say that, bro, because we joke all the time about the time to eat compound, and just bringing it all together. So I just love that, man. And like what you said earlier about just really bringing that professionalism and sharing that with people, I think that's the gap, right? I think that's how we fill in the gap here in the Forex space, is that it's just too many unprofessional examples. And again, when I read the Forex mindset, you check the boxes, and what that did was that made me confident that I can trust in you, your trading, and what you were teaching. And that's really one of the main reasons I wanted to start live streaming too, because there's a reach out, there's people out there that I could touch that you can't, and then there's people that you can touch that I can't. So if we could both kind of share this same message about the professionalism it takes you know, at the desk when it comes to trading, then I think again a lot of new traders will be able to set their expectations a lot better, right? And not just think they can come in the game and, you know, explode and to get a funded account and become a you know, a six-figure trader and a millionaire and all this stuff. And it's the professionalism. Like, I want to be transparent, right? Like, no cap type stuff where it's like, hey, this is the trading lifestyle, right? Like, we show up to the charts every day. We look for our playbook setups. If we don't find them, we don't force anything. This is a profession, right? And if you want to be successful, then you've got to be a professional. I think people just think, hey, I'm in my house, I'm in my boxers, I'm hanging out, you know, I'm on my laptop, so I don't have to be professional. It's like, no, it should be the complete opposite. Like, you should be,
treat it like a business.
Yeah, treat this thing like a business, dude. If you're gonna go be a professional at your job, where they're paying you a salary to just get by, you need to like 10 times that professionalism that you bring to the markets, because the markets will 10 times that income for you if you could be professional, right? So,
but not eat you up alive.
Yeah, if not, they're gonna eat you up, man. You're gonna get swallowed whole.
All right. Yeah.
So yeah, man, this was good. This was good. I'm glad we got an opportunity to do this and you know, kind of shake up the industry a little bit and kind of clear all the yo, bro, you don't get Don credit, or you said you created it. Someone was like, yo, you said you created the playbook.
Dude,
like,
same thing happened to me, bro. Like, literally, when I was coming up streaming for the first, I think I was the first stream after Raja. I don't think anybody else streamed. It was just Raja and then me at one point, right, in 2020. And like, I feel like I kind of opened up the doors for everybody else to stream after that. But when I was when I was streaming every day, they're like, Don, you are a copycat. You're a copycat. You copy Raja, this and that, right? And like, I don't know where they got it from. Like, I think like there's just like the community and audience being the community and audience, but they're stirring the pot up. Like, they said, oh, Don, you never give credit to this guy. And like, I gave a lot of credit when I first started, right? But all of a sudden they came up with this narrative that I never get credit, and I just never gave Raja his flowers or whatever. Yeah. And then started some type of beef that didn't exist in the first place, and this is weird. But you know, I know how you feel when it comes to that. Just honestly, just do you. Continue to do what you gotta do every day, and continue to provide value. And you know, honestly, people over time will kind of forget, and they'll just look past it. Because now I don't think anybody says that anymore. Yeah. Like, people don't compare anymore. It's just kind of like Raja does his thing, Donna does his thing, and that's about it, right? But you know, people will be. I don't want to say it, but I don't know. People want to be dick riders. That's how it is. That's how it's gonna be, right? Mm-hmm. But yeah, just do you, bro. Don't let that shit bug you, and don't let that, you know, downplay you.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that for sure. But yeah, dude, I'm glad we got to do this. We'll have to do this again for sure.
I got you, man. Yeah, I appreciate being here. Thanks for providing the value. I'm sure, you know, chat loves this.
Oh
like,
yeah,
seeing two traders come together. Like, I think when I was coming up, I'll always want to see, like, you know, my two traders come together and talk. It's like two worlds colliding, right?
Yeah,
so yeah. But yeah, man, I appreciate it, man. We'll hop on a call another time, and hopefully have somebody else in here next time as well. Like, I think Green said he's trying to bring more people in here. Yeah. So maybe next call we'll have like 4 different mentors, 5 different mentors talking.
Oh yeah, we'll do like a little panel or something.
Yeah. We're starting a wave now though, so you know, and no one done this before, so we start the wave and see how it goes.
Yeah. All right, brother. Hey, well, I appreciate you coming by, man. I want to respect your time too. I know you got stuff to do here, but thank you for coming by, bro. Thank you for all you've done. You and Wix, by the way, if Wix is watching, we really appreciate the both of you, man. Just setting the pace, setting the tone, and you know, I'm praying just big things for you in this next coming year, and you know, double and triple and quadruple what you could even see in your imagination now. So much love, bro. Thank you for everything, and blessings to you and the family.
You too, man. Take it easy.
All right, brother. Later. Peace. All right, chat. There you have it. Don Vo. Let me get the music back. All right. Can you guys hear me? You guys still hear me okay? Can you guys hear me in Zoom? Let me hook my... All right. Perfect. How about that, chat? How about that? I told you we're going to rock up the industry a little bit here today. Yeah. Yes, sir. Don Vo. Oh, Zoom's muted. Sorry, guys. All right, you guys are all back in action now.
Let's go.
Yo.
Hey, sorry, guys. I wanted you guys to be able to talk too, but I guess I don't know what happened.
Yeah, nah, that's all good.
Good stuff,
I like
man.
that idea though, like he said, like with the panel, bro.
Yo,
I feel
yo.
like that would be crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's going to be dope. Yeah, we're going to try and get a stop loss matters on here too.
I like
but
that idea though, like he said, like with
maybe
the
next
panel,
time.
bro. I feel like that would be crazy. Why is it echoing?
Echo.
OD Echo.
Someone got the thing on
Uh,
speaker.
All
We're
right.
back.
Perfect. Much better than trading, actually. Yeah. Hey, gang, if you're thinking about trading while, we were having that discussion, then yeah, there's, yeah. W Stream Nick, thank you again. Oh, of course.
WW.
Quaking. Hey, chat. Quaking. Nick freezed? Uh-oh. Am I frozen? Let me check the stream here.
I think your camera is.
Camera's frozen? Oh, camera's frozen. Hold on one sec. Frozen. Hold on, gang. Let me fix this up. GJ moving down. Yeah, we had no bottom wick, though. No bottom wick on that candle. Same thing with gold here, gang. No bottom wick on that 930 candle. Otherwise, we probably would have been in there. How do we do this here? Okay. Is that good? Can you guys see me now? Shiro. We good? Am I back? All right, we're back. Perfect. All right, so gang, look at this. We have a 1 hour closure coming up here. We have a 30-minute close that just happened. Let's take a look at what we got going on here. So price has pushed up pretty heavily now. We've cleared through this range. We've never closed above this range just yet. Yeah, we may have some sell stops here on the break of the low. 29 pip stops. Yeah, chat, I'm going to have sell stops on the break of the lows here on gold. We've been waiting for that resistance to be formed for quite some time here. Let's see, if we break the high, I'll get rid of it. But let's check this out. Yeah, chat, I'm going to have sell stops on the break of the lows here. Stops are going to be previous candle highs. Looks good. Come back down and fill the range here. Yeah, we're respecting those highs, so not bad. Yeah, sell stops on the break of the lows here, chat. Stops are going to be the previous 30-minute high, which is that 1 hour high. Let's see, because if this candle comes up, we kind of close right at resistance there. So let's just see, if we respect the low, then we should be, respect the high, then we should be good to go. So sell stops on the break of the lows. The price going to be 1941.16. Stop loss going to be 1943.98. And TP is going to be 1933.66, which is back down here at the bottom of the range. If we break the highs, we're going to delete it because the 1 hour candle is pretty bullish. So if we break that high, chances are we have to wait maybe another 30 minutes. But if we respect it, come down, break the lows, should be good to go. And then break even will be 1937.87. Yeah. Oh. Is this a zucchini? Yeah, I meant to tell him too. Yeah, I've been hearing of the pineapple thing lately. W stream. So grateful to have a community where it is from. It's nearly where I'm from. It's nearly impossible to converse with fellow traders. Yeah. True. No, he's Don's a stand-up guy, man. You should do that more often. Yeah, we'll try. We'll do it a few times. We do a little collabing. That was legendary. We do a little collab. We like to collab. Better than 1,000 winning trades. Yeah, man. That's that knowledge right there. Yeah, we were trying to get Max on here, but I think he was busy. All right, so this is pretty good. We broke the 30 high there just by a little bit. So what that did was that activated a lot of buyers into positions here. Let's see if price will continue up. If we keep re-breaking the high, then we'll dip out of this position. But as of right now, I'm going to hold them because if we broke that high, we activated all the buyers. And then if we re-break this low, that should be the liquidity grab right there. And then we should come down. I told you guys today was going to be a good stream. I told you.
He told you.
I told you. Uncle Scalp, did you know that was going down?
What's up?
Did you know that was going down?
Nah, I had no idea.
Surprise.
Damn,
Surprise
really?
you.
Damn.
We got motion.
Yo. Got some motion in the ocean. Tell him bring it out, baby.
Legendary, baby. Hey, chat, we playing with the big boys now. We playing a game with the big dogs. All right, will we break the low here? Right.
Shout out the king.
Shout out to Don. All right, let's see if we can get activated. Let me go grab some more water. I'll be right back.
What a week, what a week. What could I say? What can we say, boys? What a week. Sam just says bleed, or yes, you right, Shubam way too pro. I'd say bleeder.
Damn, did you place this?
What?
You placed it.
Place what?
Sell stops.
Oh,
Did you place this?
yeah, yes. I gotta go though, actually. So yo, W week, and San Capital is going to head out of the building here today. So yo, I think that this was a great week. You know, we had a lot happen here on the stream, and W. You know, next week is gonna be amazing as well as always. So, I'm gonna head out of here, and you know, I'll see all you beautiful faces next week.
You're out, brother?
So, yes, sir. I'm out.
All right, Sam.
See you later,
Appreciate you
Sam.
coming
All
by. Hope you have a great weekend.
Yes, sir.
We will
Hope you guys
see
all have a
next
great
week.
weekend as well. Yeah,
Thanks,
love you
brother.
guys.
Love you, bro. We'll see you next week.
And I'm gone.
He's hilarious. Let's take a look at pound yen here too. GJ closed bearish as well. Let's take a look at US 30. Oh, yeah, US 30 pumping up here. All right, what up, chat? Where are we at? Where's break even? Break even is going to be 1937.875. That's going to be about 33 pips.
Yo, what's up? What's up?
What's up?
Yo, I think I was muted this whole time.
No
I was
way.
like, why isn't any? Yeah, I was like, why isn't anyone answering? But you know how like it sends you the request to get unmuted by host.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
yo, I didn't click yes. Man, that was a great conversation, by the way. A lot of gems in that combo.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was good conversation right there, man. Green's the reason Nick found Donvo. All right, yeah. I guess Green put me on. Yeah. Nick, my birthday's tomorrow. I'm turning 25. Hey, happy birthday, Spence. Happy birthday, bro. Enjoy the weekend. Did we take a trade yet? No. We got sell stops here, though. Can we get activated? Okay, looks like I've been activated here. So I think I got activated. Let me just double check. Yes. Okay, perfect. So I've been activated here. Got into some sells on the break of these lows, 30-minute lows. Stops are going to be above the highs here. TP is going to be down here to fill the rest of this range, and break even is going to be right around this point at 1938 here. So that's the trade. Risk free and boom. All right, perfect. All right, that's the trade there, chat. We are in there. We are in. Took trade, yes. Got activated, beautiful. Activated, whacktivated, nice, nice. Yeah, we got a simple onion play going in the daily direction here, weekly direction. So it should be good to go. Activated. Our job is done. Exactly. We've done our job. We've executed on our position as it arose. We've been waiting for a resistance at some point for a a few hours now. We've got that resistance. We've broken the low, so we should continue down. Love the combo, Nick. Oh, good, good. Glad you guys enjoyed that. None of that was planned. Only thing we planned was linking up, but we didn't plan any topics of conversation or any of that stuff. So it was all just flow. Stacktivated. Stacktivated.
Mom, to let you know I'm not 10.
Who dat? Who dat? Who dat? In the trade with you? Oh, nice. I bought? Oh, nice. Very nice. Do 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 do. Alright, cool. Just want to put my stop just a little bit above the wick there. Alright, cool. That should be good. Should be good. US 30's flying. Oh, flying. Filled that wick very nicely. No bottom wick there on US 30 though. Yeah. Yeah, GJ, yeah, not too good. Gold looks the best here. No volume. Yeah, hopefully we get some volume to kick in here, and we could be on with it. Cause I got some traveling to do here today. Got some traveling to do. What's the stop loss? Oh, everything's on the screen here. Yeah, you guys can see. Stop loss is 1944. Where are you headed? I'm heading down to Naples. Naples. Going to visit Jose. Going to do a podcast down there this weekend. So I'll be down there for the weekend and then back up on Monday. Or actually Sunday. We do a little traveling. Let's see. How will you manage risk on this one? If we create a support, then I may manage risk. Other than that, if we tap into this white line down here, that's where I'm gonna look to close partials and all that good stuff. So we want to see this low right here break. If we could break that previous low, then we should be good to continue down. Did you ever lose a funded account? Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. GJ selling. Oh, let's see. Oh no, that's not looking like a sell to me. A sale. Nice. Look at that. Broke the low there and then pushed on up. BEA beautiful. How much am I closing? I'm gonna close 80 or 90% right at that white line there. Yeah, right around there. How much percentage? Yeah, so when the range is a bit smaller, like this one is, so this range right here, we could reject at this support level. So I'm gonna close 80% here, and then expect to maybe see a runner coming down. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, if this wasn't in our way, then I would probably just close 50% and let the rest go. But yeah, we start breaking that low, should be good to go. It's so blurry. All right, I think we've taken that low out there. Beautiful. All right, so we've taken the low out, and now you should see a push here. You should see a push down to 1938 here. Why did GJ push up like that? Oh, I'm not too sure. It was at a support level, I believe, right? Yeah, I think we were at a support. Looking good, looking good. Trading with a live account or funded? Live account. Oh, or a demo. Yeah, yeah. I'm on a live funded account here. All right, chat. I'm gonna go break even on this trade because we should not come back up at this point. So I move stops to break even here, and let's see if we can get a continuation down. Yeah, so no more don't have any risk on the table anymore. Oh, there we go. Stop that BE there. Who's all right, yeah, I think spread got me there. Yeah. Yeah, I move stops to BE. But yeah, this thing may start to continue down. We're approaching the last 10 minutes of the 1 hour candle, and if we're breaking that low, I want to see a drive. I want to see this thing start driving. But yeah, I just gotta tap that at BE there. Will we push? Will we continue down? Yeah, there it goes. Doom, 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 doom. 8 pips. Hey, let's go. Yeah, no, it's the last few minutes of the 1 hour candle too. Hey, yo, what is going on here? Come on, man. Yeah, we'll see if it runs, but we're stalling here a little bit, right? We're stalling. We broke the low. We should be pushing, but we're not. Someone needs an exorcist. Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there. Echo, echo, echo. Yeah, when that low broke, you should have seen volume start dumping in almost immediately. Let's see how the 1 hour candle closes here. Yeah, if you haven't moved to break even yet and you want to, go ahead. Yeah, if we re-break this low, you may see another push for the end of the candle here, because the 5-minute candle is closing up, but it closed with no bottom wick there too. So, can we re-enter? Yeah, I would wait for the hourly candle to close, right? Because if we're forming resistance here on the 1 hour, this candle may pull back a little bit, and then the next 1 hour candle is going to pull back as well. So you may go back into drawdown, but yeah, there it goes. There it goes. Another push and I'm out. Yeah. What does a bottom wick indicate? It indicates a range for the next candle to drive in. So without that range, and the 5 is a bit of a lower time frame, so it may not have as much power as like a 30-minute or a 1 hour, but anytime a candle closes with no top wick or no bottom wick, the next candle doesn't really have room to drive in. Who else is still in? Who's still in? Yeah, who's still in? Yeah, if you haven't closed partials, that may be a good spot to close. Close some partials. Yeah, what's that? That's going to be... Yeah, about 18 pips there. So, yeah, good spot to close partials there. I wanted to go risk-free break even, because if we're breaking these lows, then we shouldn't come back up, right? But we did come back up, tapped out at BE. But this should tap into that 15-minute support there. Here comes your push. Still in, still in. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, nice, nice. No BE. Got in the trade a little later. No worries. Yeah, this was where I wanted to probably take some partials. Yeah, there it is. I would go break even here if you're still in, and I would move stops to break even now if you haven't done that yet. And yeah, there's your push. That's your trade. That was your 23 pip move right there. Yep, that's what we expected. 30-minute time frame, very clean. Very, very clean. Yes. All right. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, if you close partials there, that's what I would do. You may get a pullback here for the 1 hour to pull back and leave a wick fill. So, or it may just close below this range here. So we'll see what happens. That was BE for me, and I got to get going. I got to hit the road here today pretty soon. But man, W stream, W week. We had 4 new mods here this week. We also had 4 new mods. We also had 7 we did 7 giveaways here this week. A lot of people are getting funded challenges. A lot of people are getting signals, and all for free, all on the house, man. So we had Donvo here today, which was awesome. Hope you guys got a lot out of that. Maybe we'll do that, here and there from time to time more often. But yeah, that's the day, man. I'd stick around a little longer, but I got some stuff to do here today. So W week, gang, W day, and let's get ready for next week. Next week's gonna be a good one, and I'll see y'all then. All right, Zoomers, any final closing thoughts here?
Getting an LLC for your business doesn't happen.
Oh, I have to unmute them.
Yo.
Boys. Jose,
Nah, I
I'll
guess
see
I'll
you in a
see
bit.
you in a few hours and drive safe, man. Safe travels.
I will. You got that restaurant locked in or what?
I got you, brother. Best of the best.
All right, bet.
Hey,
Yeah,
Jose, I'll see you later.
we'll do it
All
tonight.
right, to you, Johnny boy. See you in a few. Uncle,
Yep.
Oh,
have a good
Peace,
weekend,
guys.
brother.
Enjoy the day.
later,
See you guys
boys.
later.
All right,
Peace.
chat.
Bro.
Love
Peace,
y'all.
Scalp.
Hope you guys have a great weekend.
See you later,
and,
Johnny.
we will see you Monday, right? Have a great
Peace,
weekend,
chat.
gang. Love y'all. Peace. Later, chat.